What's up everyone and welcome back to my channel, B.Silent Gaming. This one is another Season 6 ranked placement match, and this one ends in a loss. I led the team in final hits by a pretty wide margin, and with a little more help, we probably could have won. But if I want to be great, I can't stop there. I died 10 times, and that just can't happen. I let my ego, especially against the other Psylocke, get in the way of playing the game the right way. This one's about accountability, learning, and cleaning things up. I would like to say thank you for all the support, and if you're new here, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Alright, let's break down this gameplay. Alright, so starting round 1, on my team we have a Jeff, we have a Ultron, we have a Tank Deadpool, myself as Psylocke, a Daredevil, and a Rogue. Not the best healing comp right here, but hey, it's a ranked game with randoms, so can't really force who they want to play. Again, starting off, building that ult charge against the Venom. He has such a big hitbox, really easy to kill. See the cloak and dagger out of position. Tried to attack her. Daredevil was on me pretty heavy. And I end up dying as I dash behind the supports. They were not able to heal me. And they take point pretty quickly there. I'm gonna full regroup here as our entire team is dead. Hear the enemy Psylocke somewhere, so looking to turn and take her out. End up taking her out to fight. Trying to get this Daredevil. He was a one tap. I was not able to finish him off. Ended up taking out the Venom there. Now my focus goes to Cloak and Dagger. Ended up taking her out. Hoping taking out him. Pretty close to dying right there against the other Psylocke, but we end up taking her out. And we are able to capture point. Do have ult here, so I should be looking to pop it in this next fight. It's their back line. Cannot stop me unless they pop ult. Was gonna chase right there, but no need. He's going away from point. Did force Cloak and Dagger's ult. Pretty good right there, as nobody was really on point, so she essentially wasted her ult. Looking to take out Deadpool here. Wasn't able to get the final hit, but we did end up killing him. End up taking out the Daredevil. Here's when my greed gets in the way right here. Taking this duel for no reason with the Psylocke. We end up taking her out. Like, there's no reason for me to chase right there. Could just let her come to my space, but decided to apply pressure. Again, just build an ult charge on the Venom right here. Really easy ult charge. Deadpool. I think Daredevil's on point. He ends up dying. Trying to stay away from that Psylocke ult. For some reason I play her the most, and somehow I still end up dying to that ult sometimes. Trying to stay alive here as I have ult. Get both supports on this, so it's a really big pick. Should be able to clean up here. End up getting the third support, Deadpool. And killing everything else at touch point. We're gonna win this first one pretty easily. Finished the first round 15-1 with 2 assists, 7 final hits, 7.6k damage, 2k damage blocked with a 49% accuracy. As you can see, I'm starting to run away with the final hit count. Hopefully the rest of my team will be able to step it up a little bit. So getting started here in this second round. Trying to get to point pretty quickly here. For some reason, the Daredevil just falls off the map. I see the Psylocke over here, so I decided to take the 1v1 with the Psylocke. End up taking her out. And it ends up being a really good pick right there. But does that help the team? Not really sure. It looks good for the stats, but like is that what the team needed? Daredevil is just chasing me around the point. No matter where I go, Daredevil's just chasing me and chasing me and chasing me. I end up dying. It's crazy. A blind man that can see invisible people. Again, Psylocke has my focus. I'm looking to take her out. End up taking her out. Almost die right there. Applying pressure best I can. Really close to getting ult here. End up building ult, popping it almost instantly, and I don't get a soul. Definitely should have took out either the Jeff or the cloak and dagger right there. Heavily tracking the Psylocke ult. She ends up getting swallowed by Jeff. And see, I chase right here for no reason. Like, I really should be on point right now, helping my team out, but I decided to chase a Psylocke for no reason and walk the point and dying. Yeah, my ego is just getting in the way right there. I'm not making smart plays. Yes, it looks very good on the stat sheet, but again, just dumb. Just walking in a point, 5v1. Trying to take out this Daredevil. End up taking him out. Looking to build ult again as fast as possible. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. And I end up not paying attention to the Psylocke that time and getting shot from the side. Really good off angle for her right there. And just waiting on my team to group up here so we can try to push forward as a team instead of 1-by-1. Get our tanks to create some space for us and walk forward. Jeff ends up getting Deadpool. There's nothing I can really do about that. End up getting blinded by Cloak and then getting hit by Venom, and then I died to Daredevil. Really bad sequence right there. Didn't get any damage really, or just running around trying to stay alive the best I could after my team died. Ended up taking out the Daredevil as he's chasing Jeff. We gotta get the point. Looking to pop ult here to try to get something big going. So close to taking out the Jeff right there. It's not much I can really do. Trying to stay alive here. Really just me on point. Luckily my Invis was able to come in, and then we end up getting the Doctor Strange portal. And I end up dying to the Venom ult right there. I was the only one who died, so hopefully my team can hold point. Even hold point. Hopefully they can take point. See if they're struggling. I'm trying to get back to this fight as soon as possible. Most of my team is going down. Their Psylocke pops ult. She ends up dying in that ult. It's nothing much I can really do there. End up C9ing and they end up taking round 2. They end round 2, 24-7, 2 assists, 14 final hits, 14.9k damage, 5.4k damage blocked with a 42% accuracy. As you can see, that round I had 6 deaths. Not a good round for me. End up losing that round. I need to play better. I need to be better. My focus was way too heavy on that other Psylocke. Alright, so getting into round 3. Really like taking this shortcut here. Get a really good flank. Only bad part is that Daredevil can see me through walls and invisible. Farming that ult charge. End up getting ulted by Deadpool, so he's constantly just tapping me in the back of the head. Trying to stay alive here. Again, taking 1v1 duels, not paying attention to my surroundings. I end up dying to the Venom, trying to escape back from the Psylocke. Not a good play for me. I'm gonna get a full regroup here since my whole team died. Do have ult for this next fight. Looking to try to take out the Psylocke. I end up taking her out. We're gonna get a deep flank right here to pop my ult. Somehow I did not get the Jeff, but I do end up taking out the Deadpool. So close to taking out the Venom there. I thought maybe he would try to turn around and come back to point, but he did not, so we're gonna regroup. But we do end up taking point. I hear the Psylocke. End up figuring out where she is. Of course, I'm gonna try to take this duel with the Psy. And I end up taking her out. All coming this way, so not much I can really do, especially with cloak blinding. Turn my attention back to point to try to take out the Venom. End up getting an Invis ult. I don't really need to play inside of it too much. Invis ends up getting swallowed. So much damage is happening right here. I end up taking out the Deadpool though. I retreat. Luckily this time my greed didn't get the best of me, as in any other circumstance I'm probably taking that duel with the Psylocke. End up taking this one though. I end up winning that one. Nothing much I could really do right there but kill her, as the rest of their team is on point. You have ult here, so you know I'm looking to pop it. They pop Psylocke ult. They don't really get anybody with it. I'm looking for a deep flank to try to get a support. End up getting cloaked. And I end up getting Jeff. End up taking out Venom. And then I end up dying. Somehow my team is just not there. I take out both supports. Somehow they're still alive. End up getting a strange portal. Feel like it might be a little premature, but we end up taking the portal. Trying to help the Thor take out Cloak and Dagger. He ends up giving up on Cloak and Dagger. And I'm behind everybody, so I'm trying to do my best to take out one of the supports. Almost get swallowed by the Jeff there. And again, my greed is right here. Greed is telling me to take out the side. End up getting a clean snipe on her, though. But at what cost? I can't stay alive, and we end up losing round 3 and ultimately losing the game. I end this game 35-10 with 3 assists, 24 final hits, 21.2k damage, 7.9k damage blocked, 42% accuracy. Again, my ego got the best of me this game. I really need to clean up those deaths, especially as a Psylocke player. I truly believe you should be aiming for anywhere between 0 to 5 deaths, but double-digit deaths should never be a thing for you as Psylocke with the amount of mobility that you have, unless you're just taking bad fights, bad positioning. But you live and you learn. As time goes, more ranked content will be coming out. I do hope to be able to play more ranked, climb the rank ladder, and see what my peak rank actually is. If you made it this far, I would like to say thank you. And if you enjoy content like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. This is B.Silent with B.Silent Gaming, and I'm out.